India, remember, amid the escalations in the line of control and along the line of control in Jammu and Kashmir, now India and Pakistan are all set to hold a flag meeting. This is going to happen between, of course, the armed forces of India and Pakistan. And after India's befitting reply to Pakistan's repeated ceasefire violations, Pakistan now seeks peace. My colleague Gursimran Singh is joining us on the broadcast for more. Gursimran, when do we expect this meeting to happen? And this is happening after March 2021 between two countries.
See, yes, Rakshita, this is a big development that is coming on from the line of control that India and Pakistan armies are going to hold a flag meeting. That means the talks between the Indian side and the Pakistan over the ceasefire that needs to be abided along the line of control. Right now, we are in the Chakandabag line of control in the Poonch, from where the Indian Army contingent, the Indian Army's delegation that will be meeting. It will be headed by a brigadier level officer, a local commander. He will be meeting the Pakistani counterparts. The meeting will be taking at the Poonch Rawalakot meeting point. That is what we are picking up. 10:30 is the time that has been finalized for now by the authorities that the meeting will take place. And this is very important because we have witnessed that the escalation that is taking place on the line of control, the escalation that includes the Pakistan resorting to the ceasefire violation, Pakistan resorting to targeting the Indian Army deployment with the sniper attacks, and also the Pakistan's attempt to push in terrorists into the Indian territory. Because we are 4 days to the 4th anniversary of the ceasefire agreement between India and Pakistan that was reached upon in 2021, when India and Pakistan armies at DGMO level, they decided that there will be a ceasefire and they will be abided by what was agreed upon in 2003. But in last 2 weeks, what we have witnessed that heightened terror activities and also the Pakistani army resorting to ceasefire violation along the line of control. Though there have been massive damages to the Pakistani side, and what it seems to be the reason that the Pakistan has agreed that they will be meeting and they will be having a flag meeting with the Indian side. Right now, we are in the Chakandabag and a kilometer's distance from now, since this forward area is under the Indian Army's control. From here, the Indian Army's delegation will be going there. It will be leading by a army commander, a local army commander of the brigadier rank. He will be meeting the Pakistani counterparts. At 10:30 a.m. this morning, the meeting has been scheduled, and the Indian Army has made it amply clear to the Pakistani side time and again, and that is what it will be conveyed, that the India wants peace on the line of control. India do not want the civilians on the both sides of the borders to suffer, and the peace is only solution. But if provoked, India will be giving a befitting reply. That is what this meeting is going to have discussion upon. Rakshita, back to you.
In fact, Gursimran, there have been multiple occasions where we've seen that Pakistani army men have opened fire at the Indian forces. Earlier, on the 13th of February, if you see, the Indian army assured that the peace remains intact and the ceasefire also remains. But what really has happened that has really caused a lot of concerns, and now Pakistan is also looking for truce?
See, it is very evident because Pakistan wants as many as terrorists to enter the Indian territory. For that, what they have been doing for last couple of years, that they were pushing the terrorists into the Indian territory. But with the anti-infiltration grid strengthened and the Pakistan failing to push in terrorists, what they have now resorted to their old tactics. That is the Pakistani army giving a cover fire to the terrorists so that they can engage with the Indian army troops and the terrorists can get an opportunity to sneak in into the Indian territory. But the way India has hit back, not only in the Poonch sector, but also in the Rajouri and also in the Battal sector, the retaliation that the Indian army has given after the sniping attempts that have been reported in the Gulpur area, in the Rajouri, and also in the Battal sector, twice that has happened in the Battal sector, India has retaliated effectively. There have been losses, though the numbers are with the Indian army, but Indian army has maintained time and again that they do not want any escalation, and the retaliation was in response to the Pakistan's provocation, but they always stood for the peace along the borders, and that's why today's flag meeting is taking place. Pakistan has also understood that they cannot stand in front of the might of the Indian army and the Indian army's retaliation, and that's why they will be coming into the today's meeting. Indian army has a clear agenda in the today's meeting. They want to convey to the Pakistan that which the ceasefire agreement, which you agreed at the DGMO level in 2021, 25th of February, that needs to be maintained for the peace and tranquility in the region and also for the civilians on the both sides of the border. But if India is provoked and if there are attempts from Pakistani side, it will be given the same fate it has been given, befitting reply in the last provocations from the Pakistan side. That is what the India wants to convey in this flag meeting that will be taking place now in 90 minutes time from now on the Poonch LOC right now from where we are reporting.